Latino Heat!
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
You know, guys, a lot of people in the WWE Universe live by John Cena's hustle, loyalty, respect mantra. I prefer Eddie's myself. Lie, cheat, and steal. So many historic memories of Latino Heat. I know our colleague JBL speaks so highly of the respect he holds for...
The peeps are out!
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian!
When you think of Christian, what is the one thing you think of?
I think a surefire future Hall of Famer. I think great podcaster, great champion. I can't only think about one thing when I think about Captain Charisma.
You know what I think about?
No one cares.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb. That might be it. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Ooh, what impact. Well, that'll do some serious damage. Ooh. What a stomp. Good grief. In control here with a... Oh, perfect kick.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
And stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless. To the arm. Terrible.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE champion. John Cena was the world...
Oh, no.
The first DDT. He's in control now.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Got the ladder where it needs to be, but as we know, that's only half the battle.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Eddie Guerrero was born into sports entertainment royalty. While Eddie was in college, he decided to join his legendary father, Gory Guerrero, and his brothers as an in-ring competitor. Some of Eddie's first matches took place in his family's backyard in El Paso, Texas, as well as during intermission at events held at the El Paso Coliseum.
Eddie Guerrero's family business was sports entertainment, and his father, Gory, was a legendary in-ring performer turned promoter throughout South Texas and Mexico. The business we all enjoy today has been a huge part of Eddie's life since day one.
Any way you want to look at it, the Guerrero family is one of the most respected and admired families in sports entertainment history. Eddie grew up learning his way around the ring in his parents' backyard when most kids were learning how to walk. All right, listen up, morons. Especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as the TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, the first official TLC match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time. Come on, get up that ladder. Let's go. You can do it.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
DDT. All right.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. And that does it. Eddie Guerrero captures the win.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
This one's over, folks. Eddie Guerrero picks up the win.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And I'd say that match certainly...
And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 250 pounds, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Appearances can be deceiving, but do not be fooled. Despite the Ravishing One's looks, this is a tough human being. I, for one, am just excited that Rude made it into the arena safely.
It's been well documented that Eddie Guerrero is at his best when he robs, cheats, and steals. It's a way of life, Eddie, and let's face it, you have to expect it from the second-generation superstar. He's Latino,
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Inverted suplex.
Continuing to punish them.
Oh, simply ravishing. A rude awakening.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty. He looks a bit off his game here. This could be the start of an ugly... And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
This is savage, Cole. The human body wasn't designed to be thrown through furniture.
Boom, what impact!
Nasty impact.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Scoop slam!
Hooked up.
This one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
What a scary drop. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the...
Here we go as we kick off this tables match.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Suplex.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope.
Ravishing Rick Rude's rivalry with the Ultimate Warrior actually dates back to their days in World-Class Championship Wrestling when the Warrior was known as the Dingo Warrior. But in WWE, Rude and the man who evolved into the Ultimate Warrior battled in a super pose down at the 1989 Royal Rumble.
Fisherman suplex. Suplex.
Harsh impact.
Rick Rude starting to feel the pressure. Ravishing Rick Rude almost ended the Ultimate Warrior's career at the 1989 Royal Rumble after a disgusting blindsided attack with a steel bar. Rude took things to another level, and the Warrior felt that if he didn't respond, Rude could put an end to the career altogether.
The assault from Rude at the '89 Rumble was just the beginning. The two superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 5, and Rude was a top contender for Warrior's WWE Championship throughout 1990.
What a slam!
Impactful. It'll jar your spine. Thunderous slam.
There's no questioning Ravishing Rick Rude's known for his chiseled physique and reputation as a ruthless competitor. But if you ask me, the man also possesses...
What a stomp!
Good grief!
What a drop kick right to the back.
Oh, so ruthless!
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
He's pressing all the right buttons now. Ravishing Rick Rude exudes arrogance, Byron. We're talking about a superstar in Ravishing Rick Rude who spends thousands of dollars so an artist can... Knee stomp!
That'll ruin your leg.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Beautiful senton.
Irish whip! You gotta believe this one's over!
Before the Ravishing One entered the world of sports entertainment, Rick Rude was a competitive arm wrestler. In fact, Rude was a top contender for the light heavyweight World Arm Wrestling Championship in the early 80s. It's no wonder that Rick Rude possesses such incredible upper body strength and quick hands.
Beautiful technique.
Oof! They can't walk after that attack to the back. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. Ravishing Rick Rude made quite the name. Tables match action kicking off here, folks.
And the simple philosophy here is to stay as far away from the tables as humanly possible.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And the simple philosophy here is to stay as far away from the tables as humanly possible. Sounds easy, right?
Wrong. Up and down leg lariat. Big forearm smash. And not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
What a stomp! Good grief! Rick Rude starting to falter, but he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom!
Fisherman suplex. Nice.
Senton connects.
Knee stomp!
That'll ruin your leg.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. No, he reverses it.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night. And in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second. All 8 superstars are in the ring. Braun Strowman. There's so many things an opponent of ravishing Rick Rude's must be ready for when that bell rings. However, the maneuver that can end an opponent's career is the ravishing one's Rude Awakening.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
It'll destroy your face.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Oh, good night.
Sorry. Inverted suplex. What a stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, what impact.
Knee stomp.
That'll ruin your leg.
He's in control now.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, kick to the face. Harsh impact.
Slam down hard. Nailed it.
Boom, what impact. I had the honor of calling the action when Eddie Guerrero defeated Brock Lesnar to win the coveted WWE Championship. Eddie dug down deep and found that other gear to accomplish the unthinkable.
The match at 2004's No Way Out was Eddie Guerrero's realization of a dream, Michael, to be recognized as the very best in sports entertainment, to also be WWE Champion.
Ooh, wow, running senton.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
Returning to Eddie Guerrero and winning the WWE Championship, fellas, there was some hijinks during the match, but I guess it wouldn't be an Eddie Guerrero match without a little controversy.
Well, Eddie simply returned the favor, Corey. And after he crushed Brock Lesnar with a frog splash, the WWE Universe erupted. Eddie achieved what many thought was impossible. DDT!
Scoop slam. What a stomp.
Good grief.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
When this guy's on, look out.
Nailed it.
Ooh, boom.
Ooh, what impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Oof, boom, what impact.
Harsh impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
You gotta believe this one's over. Byron, you talked about... Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
Being driven through a table, not my idea of a good time. It sure is going to be fun to watch.
Incredible agility.
Harsh impact.
Boom!
Oh, nasty impact.
After incredible matches in Mexico, Japan, and ECW, Eddie Guerrero landed in WCW. You can feel the electricity. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE... And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
Great agility.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Beautiful technique.
And DDT.
Slam.
Rick Rude starting to look a little dazed. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Oh, if he ends up going through a table at any point here tonight, we might be able to look back at this moment as the beginning of the end.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Perfect form.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
That'll ruin your leg.
He's in control now.
Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
Scoop slam. What a stomp.
Good grief.
The stomp in the leg.
Just nasty.
Knee stomp.
That'll ruin your leg.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
What impact! That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Eddie Guerrero turns it around.
What a hurricanrana!
And Rick Rude is really taking a pounding. He may very well be running on instinct right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nailed it.
A superstar needs to avoid attempting too many high-risk maneuvers when they're in there against the Ravishing One. All it takes is one mistake against Ravishing Rick Rude, and you'll pay dearly for it.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Ooh, what impact.
Corey, you brought up a great point a few moments ago. A superstar needs to be extremely selective when taking a chance in there against the Ravishing One. You can bet that Rude will have his opponent's offensive tendencies well scouted.
Ravishing Rick Rude is so accomplished in the ring that going for a high-risk maneuver too soon could backfire with the same severity as if an opponent hesitates for a split second. Either way, Rick Rude will make you pay for your mistake.
If you want to see a superstar end it all for an opponent in one swift move, look no further than the Rude awakening from the Ravishing One.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Irish whip.
Woo-wee. Slammed with authority.
Well, that was pretty.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Boom! Ravishing Rick Rude perfected his devastating version of the neck breaker and has risen to great heights in this business as a result, winning championships everywhere he's competed.
Rick Rude has a full offensive arsenal. Rude even possesses the audacity to select a woman from the live audience. Brain buster! This one's over, guys!
If you want to see creativity and elevation in one move, check out Eddie's Frog Splash. Guerrero can land that on an opponent from almost anywhere in the ring. Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
Harsh impact. Beautiful technique. Nailed it.
Boom, what impact! Eddie's father, Gory Guerrero, is credited with inventing several maneuvers still used today. Many consider Eddie's Frog Splash to be the best in sports entertainment when it comes to time in the air, distance.
Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
Here's his moment, Michael.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oof. Irish whip. And that does it. Eddie Guerrero captures the win.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
That's a big win, and to be honest, it looked like this tables match could have gone either way there for a while.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
No surprise there. That was exactly what we expected when the match was announced for SummerSlam. What an incredible effort all around.
And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing in, Scott Hall.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think he's got him covered. And the shoulder's up in time.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Ooh! There's a fisherman. He goes for the cover. Hall gets the shoulder up.
Not yet.
What a stomp. Good grief. Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Oh, look at what's coming.
Again.
That's two. And perhaps a trifecta. Three amigos.
Can he finish the job? But now, can Eddie Guerrero capitalize?
Not where Scott Hall wants to be right now. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
There are so many ways Eddie can keep an opponent guessing. His speed, his gift of flight, and his talent for writing his own version of the WWE rulebook.
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Byron, you mentioned some abilities that makes Eddie Guerrero who he is. Trust me when I say there's nothing like when Latino heat fires up. When Eddie's on, you're talking about the best of the best.
Charisma, the charm, the ability to effortlessly bend a rule at the perfect time make him so difficult to defeat. Eddie's made so many referees look ridiculous in the process. Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. Ooh, what impact. Real quick reminder, guys, there are no disqualifications and no countouts in this one. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armory.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom! Bringing it back between the ropes. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. Ooh, what impact.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there.
And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt. It's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Harsh impact. Russian leg sweep.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Boom! And that does it. Eddie Guerrero captures the win. Ooh!
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
And I'd say that match certainly lived up to SummerSlam's historic and prestigious past. Things just got perfect!
And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
A flawless technician
Everything executed in the ring in textbook style.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this...
It's perfect. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Mr. Perfect is rolling now.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
It's been well documented that Eddie Guerrero is at his best when he robs, cheats, and steals. It's a way of life for Eddie, and let's face it, you have to expect it from the second-generation superstar. He's Latino.
Settle in, guys. This is going to...
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Up and down, leg lariat.
Drop down.
Hooked him. Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Big time impact from way up high. What a...
This matchup has the potential to be special.
We could be moments away from an instant classic.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Leg lariat.
Mr. Perfect.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, it's been well documented that Eddie Guerrero is at his best when he robs, cheats, and steals. And we're underway in the presence of perfection, once again with Mr. Perfect on the loose.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
And the slam.
Suplex. And he's heading back in.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Nasty impact.
Woo-wee.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Elbow drop. Here's Mr. Perfect feeling some pressure here.
Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And nailed it.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Beautiful technique.
Oh boy, he is rolling. This does not look good for Eddie Guerrero.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
It appears Mr. Perfect is starting to hit the wall.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
Leaping high. And the DDT.
What a flip! What a stomp!
Good grief.
What a drop kick right to the back.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Continuing to punish them.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. It all started in 1988 when SummerSlam emanated from New York City. The main event for that inaugural event, the Mega Powers versus the Mega Bucks.
Oh, what a slam! That hurt! Ooh, nasty impact. Eddie Guerrero, Corey.
Latino Heat Brainbuster.
That should do it.
And a knee stomp.
That'll ruin your...
What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
No surprise there. That was exactly what we expected when the match was announced for SummerSlam. What an incredible effort all around.
One of the most decorated superstars in the history of sports entertainment. I'm talking former Intercontinental Champion, former WCW United States Champion, WCW Television Champion, even a Tag Team Champion.
One of the best pure technicians to ever step between the ropes. The Dragon has arrived.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
This might be it. Oh, my.
What's coming next? Nailed it.
Ricky Steamboat starting to look a little off his game. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed. If I can give one piece of advice to an opponent of Eddie Guerrero's, it's keep your eyes on Latino Heat at all times. If Eddie disappears, you're in big trouble.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Boom, what impact!
Drop kick! Corey, you summed it up perfectly. I've announced enough Eddie Guerrero matches to say an opponent can't lose sight of Eddie for a split second.
This is one of the few things I agree with both of you about. If an opponent loses track of Eddie Guerrero, Eddie can lie, cheat, steal in seconds, and just like that, the match is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big fight feel in the arena tonight, which comes as no surprise. It's not every day you see an Iron Man match like this. What a stomp! Good grief!
I'd agree with Michael's big fight feel assessment. It seems every time we get an Iron Man match, there's a certain buzz in the arena.
Oh, you can thank Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels for setting the standard at WrestleMania 12. And since then, fans have been beside themselves each time one of these matches gets announced. Beautiful technique.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Ooh, what impact. Eddie Guerrero knows how to get the job done in that ring. Latino Heat can send hearts racing with death-defying Lucha Libre offense or pick up an unexpected victory by grabbing an opponent's trunks in a schoolboy roll-up.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah, you can't let him get away with that. Not in a match this big.
And a kick out.
There's simply no way Ricky was going to stay down there.
Latino Heat knows every square inch of the canvas and, well, the airspace above it. You'll be hard-pressed to find a performer more versatile than El Paso, Texas's own Eddie Guerrero.
When Eddie Guerrero's in a match, lying, cheating, and stealing, they're all fair game to Latino Heat. By the time you realize what Eddie did, the match could already be over.
Steamboat in incredibly bad shape right now. I have a feeling this isn't going to end well for him.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah, you can't let him get away with that. Not in a match this big.
I can promise you, you will not defeat the likes of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in that fashion.
Too early in the match to end it.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
As Byron mentioned, the WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match was without a question a legendary encounter. And I think a lot of why it's remembered so fondly is because after 60 minutes, the score was still 0-0.
Yeah, but in overtime, HBK was able to realize his boyhood dream following a little
pin attempt. Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
How'd he do that?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long his stamina can hold here.
Here's the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Eddie Guerrero is just getting overwhelmed.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Got the shoulders down.
Never say die attitude out of him.
Man, Ricky Steamboat was almost headed to the locker room in defeat, but he said, not just yet.
Speaking of the legendary Bayley-Sasha match that Corey was talking about, we should mention that the match will go down in history as the first time women's superstars headlined on an NXT TakeOver event.
And in the end, the history books will show that it was Bayley walking away the victor, 3 falls to 2.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
The reversal by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
You know, guys, when it comes to Iron Man matches, I have to say that gaining an early advantage over your opponent is so very crucial.
Is that how you defeated Big Bob?
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Look at this.
Oh, look at it.
Eddie Guerrero is going for it early.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
You have to admire the fire burning inside Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with that kick out.
Well, that was a close call.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It's one of my favorite of all time here, Byron.
A lasso from El Paso. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Hopefully Ricky the Dragon Steamboat can recover.
Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches, and each and every one of them said that there's almost no prepared.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Harsh impact.
The reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
Corey, that's why you're the best analyst at this table regarding the grueling nature of this match. In fact, we've heard stories of superstars spending hours a day doing cardio in preparation for an Iron Man match.
Yeah, and amazingly, they all say all those hours in the gym did little to prepare them for the rigors of this.
Here's the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
I can't believe it. He broke the hold.
And just in the nick of time, Cole. His face was turning up.
His shoulders are down.
Too close for cover.
Can you believe this?
He's going for the pin.
True testament to grit.
What a match.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
A kick out, and he almost had him.
How'd he do that? Drop kick with precision.
Oh, here we go.
Brain buster. This is not how the Dragon saw things.
He's got the shoulders down. And he gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Yeah, I'm curious to see how long his stamina can hold here.
He's got him covered. This guy just refuses to quit.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
From behind.
Look at this. And he got a near fall out of it.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
It's a homecoming of sorts. Steamboat served as a coach to so many of the men and women to walk through the doors of NXT. This is an awesome moment to be part of.
Yeah, so many of those hopefuls, Corey, will chronicle that legendary matchup at WrestleMania 3 in which Ricky Steamboat took on the Macho Man, Randy Savage, as their inspiration for embarking on a WWE career.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Oh, the cover.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Oh, what impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Drop down. Oh, damage to the body.
Nailed it.
And it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat floundering some.
I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Watching this match, guys, I can't help but be reminded of the classic WrestleMania 12 encounter between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Without a doubt, a main event for the ages.
Ricky Steamboat into the cover. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Both superstars coming to this matchup with a lot to prove.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a Hurricanrana.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Oh, here we go. Brainbuster.
Oh, it's over.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat feeling the pressure now.
But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
What a strike!
Slam!
He's got the shoulders down.
You know, guys, when it comes to Iron Man matches, I'd have to say that gaining an early advantage over your opponent is so very crucial.
Is that how you defeated Big Bob?
Continuing to punish them. Byron mentioned gaining the early advantage, and I'd have to agree. The last thing you want is to be playing catch-up the whole match.
Wow, did you guys come up with that amazing analysis yourselves? Come on, of course nobody wants to play from behind.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
When this guy's on, look out.
Dodges that one.
Ooh, what impact.
And Ricky Steamboat too quick that time.
Absolutely sudden.
Too quick for him there. And stomping away in the corner.
Hey, you're going to get yourself disqualified.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Impactful slam.
Guys, I'm talking super.
Looking for all the glory here. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
It's going to take more than that.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
His shoulders are down. And he got a near fall out of it.
Not quite.
What a drop kick right to the back.
Corey, that's why you're the best analyst at this table regarding the grueling nature of this match. In fact, we've heard...
Oh, I love this one.
A lasso from El Paso. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out. We've seen that move in many matches.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Anytime
we've got it covered. Ooh!
Turns it around.
Here's the cover. Speaking of the legendary Bayley-Sasha match that Corey was talking about, we should mention that the match will go down in history as the first time women's superstars headlined on an NXT TakeOver event.
And in the end, the history books will...
Shoulders on the mat.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And a near fall.
Wow, Ricky Steamboat, he's a vicious dragon out there.
Oh my God, inverted Frankensteiner. Beautiful technique.
Oh, what a slam. Here's a cover. Oh, how resilient was that?
Just powered out.
Oh, this isn't right.
What are you, the police or something?
I'm the thugs. And they kick out at 2.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time. Harsh impact.
Beautiful senton. We got a cover. True testament to grit.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat reverses it.
And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time.
Drop kick to the knee.
Ugh.
Oh, it's one of my favorite of all time here, Byron.
A lasso from El Paso. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
After an incredible match, and he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Dodges a bullet there. He's going for the pin. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Not yet.
Building on what Michael said about Eddie's time in WCW, that was only the beginning. Once Eddie set his sights on WWE, superstars couldn't contain Eddie's superb ring technique and devastating attacks from high altitudes.
There's a pin now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Hurricane Rana.
Guerrero thinking brain buster. This is not how the Dragon saw.
He goes for the cover.
Of all the highlights of Eddie Guerrero's career, 2004's No Way Out event shines brighter than all the rest. Guerrero achieved the unthinkable after a 5-star frog splash, defeated Brock Lesnar, and brought him the coveted WWE Championship.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's going for it all. Eddie Guerrero is getting ready here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time. Ooh.
It appears Ricky Steamboat is starting to hit the wall.
He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
Going for the cover.
And Steamboat kicks out.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
This might be. The shoulders are down. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
I'm impressed.
Head over heels.
Yeah, incredible flip.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Pinning predicament. And how they survived that is anyone's guess.
Man, Ricky Steamboat was almost headed to the locker room in defeat, but he said, not just yet.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And I'd say...
Here comes the Lex Express!
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger!
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been
No more talking behind each other's backs. Now they are face to face.
And pretty soon, fist to fist.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh, what impact.
Nailed it. Oh!
What an uppercut!
Harsh impact.
Lex Luger stalling a bit here.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Drop kick!
Hits the mark.
Boom, what impact!
This one's over.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Before being trained for the squared circle by the legendary Hiro Matsuda, Lex Luger played professional football in the Canadian Football League, the NFL, and the USFL. Luger also played football in college at Penn State University and the University of Miami.
Now set him up one more time. It's easy to tell by seeing Lex Luger move to the ring that he's a world-class athlete. Luger's football background spans playing at the highest level as a collegiate star and in the pros. Lex Luger brought that same dedication and intensity to sports entertainment.
Lex Luger could have played sports at the professional level in any sport he chose. We should all feel blessed that the total package decided to commit to sports entertainment. I don't see how anyone could see it any other way.
Suplex.
Oof. Oh, an elbow drop. I got right to the gut.
Beautiful technique.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her women's championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown. Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
What a stomp. Good grief. Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight.
Eddie Guerrero looking for something big. Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero was born into sports entertainment royalty. While Eddie was in college, he decided to join his legendary father, Gory Guerrero, and his brothers as an in-ring competitor. Some of Eddie's first matches took place in his family's backyard in El Paso, Texas, as well as during intermission at events held at the El Paso Coliseum.
Scoop slam.
Oh, what a flip.
Incredible.
Boom.
Eddie Guerrero's family.
Eddie Guerrero is looking to end it.
Harsh impact.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Oh, what a boot to the face.
one of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it.
Here he goes. Drop kick. Beautiful. Is he done?
Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can...
Brainbuster! Luger's in a tough spot here.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Incoming. Setting him up. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
Lex looking for the win here.
When we talk about...
Uh-oh. Is he done?
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Oh, what impact. He might have it. Is he done?
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had...
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
He's looking at it.
Is he done? Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights. In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Oh, nasty impact.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction.
Uh-oh. Nailed it.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Here he goes. Here we go.
Ooh. Lex looking for the win here.
That's just great execution.
Lex is rolling.
Oh, nasty impact.
Looking for the win. Is he done? Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
Guys, I've been looking forward to this submission match ever since it was announced.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
And the man who was one of the most popular superstars in the 1990s and continues here today, Lex Luger, wants to attack early.
Somebody's ego is going to be severely bruised after this submission match, guys. Nobody ever likes to utter the words, I quit.
Hurricanrana.
Good grief.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh. You gotta believe this one's over.
The awesome power, the athleticism, the physique. Lex Luger is the only competitor in history who can be called the total package.
Frankensteiner!
Nicely done. Harsh impact.
Oh, what impact!
There is certainly a long list when it comes to the physical attributes of Lex Luger. The total package is also never short on self-confidence, and you can't really blame him.
When you're talking about someone who has it all in and out of the ring, it's only right to name Lex Luger the total package.
Nailed it. What a stomp. Good grief.
Incredible impact. And it's reversed.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Beautiful technique.
That'll give you whiplash.
In my opinion, Lex Luger has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts?
Oh.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
I know he's not looking very... good right now, but I just can't imagine a scenario where he would submit. He just doesn't seem to know the word quit.
Big time slam. Vicious. Boom!
As a member of the Guerrero family, Eddie was born into sports entertainment royalty. He competed in Mexico, Japan, ECW, WCW, and made a shocking WWE debut in 2000. Must be nice to be able to dial it up when you need to.
Ooh, what impact.
When Eddie Guerrero arrived in WWE, the second-generation superstar was ready to launch his assault on sports entertainment. Eddie also became known as Latino Heat.
Eddie held the Intercontinental and European Championships as well as Tag Team Gold with different partners. At 2004's No Way Out, Guerrero did the unthinkable and defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship.
What a stomp! Good grief! Nicely done.
Eddie Guerrero knows how to get the job done in that ring. Latino Heat can send hearts racing with death-defying Lucha Libre offense or pick up an unexpected victory by grabbing an opponent's trunks in a schoolboy roll-up. Lex is rolling.
Drop kick.
Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
Uh-oh.
Latino Heat knows every square inch of the canvas and, well, the airspace above it. You'll be hard-pressed to find a performer more versatile than El Paso, Texas's own Eddie Guerrero.
When Eddie Guerrero's in a match lying, cheating, and stealing, they're all fair game to Latino Heat. By the time you realize what Eddie did, the match could already be over.
He's starting to stumble here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
There's very little for him to be concerned about here, guys. He's had his opponent's number for nearly this entire match, and I suspect we'll see him get back on the offensive very shortly.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. One thing I thought was
looking for the exclamation point.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it? At the 1993 Survivor Series, Lex Luger showed his endurance, stamina, and resilience. As captain of the All-Americans, Luger and his team went on to battle against Yokozuna's Foreign Fanatics. In the end, Luger survived attacks from WWE's most feared villains to be the only superstar left standing in the ring.
Lex Luger survived more than the dangerous men who comprise Yokozuna's Foreign Fanatics. Luger also survived interference from the group's three managers, the devious one, Mr. Fuji, the raucous Jim Cornette.
Here comes Lex Luger.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He gets him with a reversal.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
What does Eddie Guerrero need to do now? I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Lex Luger is in position.
And Eddie Guerrero says, not this time. Lex Luger gets out of the way very quickly.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed. Eddie Guerrero is getting ready here. Is he done? Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
One more time. Setting him up one more time. This could be all she wrote. Is he done?
Looks like both these superstars are
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
This is what makes... Uh-oh. Is he done? He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Brave Buster! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
But now, can Eddie Guerrero capitalize? Nasty impact.
There's no way he's giving up now.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Good job getting to the ropes there.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Is he done?
This one's for good measure.
Down to the floor.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
He's making a statement here with this attack. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Eddie Guerrero.
Is he done?
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Eddie Guerrero is in bad shape right now.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Going for broke.
Oof! Now it's time to capitalize.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no...
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This might be it.
Oh my.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
When this guy's on, look out. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Backbreaker flawlessly executed.
Here we go. Is he done?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Uh-oh. Is he done?
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Uh-oh. Is he done?
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Uh-oh.
This just ain't gonna do it. Lex Luger gets out of the way very quickly.
Fisherman suplex, classic.
Uh-oh. Is he done?
Going for something else, it seems.